Pittman is next on the call. The Hogs will travel to Arlington on Saturday to face Texas A&M at 2:30 Central on ESPN. And Coach, while we wait on those questions, if you could take a moment to comment on your team as you enter this week's game versus Texas A&M.
Well, we're really excited to go to Dallas and play a really good Texas A&M team. Very, very, very physical team. A lot of speed. Just well coached. Have a lot of respect for Coach Elko and Texas A&M University, but we're excited to go down in Jerry Jones's place and old Arkansas alumni, and excited to get down there. Since the series started, I think we're 1-8 in the series, since they re-upped, I think Coach Petrino won 3 in a row there earlier than now 10 years ago. But with this being the last game in there, it'd be a big game, and we'd like to have more success than what we've had in the past. So had a good week of practice, excited to get there.
First up, we have Bob Holt of the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette.
Hey, Sam, how you doing?
Good, Bob.
I know we talked some about your Texas guys on Monday, but you're leading passers from Dallas area, you're leading rusher, you're leading receiver. What have those guys meant to the team this season?
Well, you just said it. They're leading our team, and they're in statistics, leading our team on the field and off the field as well. I know they'll be excited to play Dallas Cowboy Stadium, but Texas, I think, like I said before earlier this week, I think Texas recruiting is valuable for almost everybody in college football, especially in the Southeastern Conference, and we're excited to take a bunch of our Texas kids back and take them back to their home state and hopefully have some success.
And then I know you may or may not have an update on Jalen Braxton, Hudson Clark, but what have those guys meant to you? Two more guys from DFW, and whenever they are able to return, how big will that be?
Really big. I think Hudson Clark has been so valuable for us throughout the last 5 seasons. Certainly when he was out, and we don't know whether he can play or not yet this week, but as he's been out, you miss him. Wonderful kid. Braxton's the same way. He just hadn't been with us as long as Clark has, but very valuable to our team. Great kid. Again, I don't know if either one of them will be available for Saturday yet, but just really great kids from Texas.
Thanks.
Next is Chip Howard of The Zone.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, do it.
Okay, sorry about that. Sam, what stands out when you turn the tape on and look at both sides of the ball with A&M?
Well, defensively, their defensive line, really good, really athletic. So defensively, and I mean, the way their schematics, Mike's always done a great job there. Third down pressures. They have a lot of talent at every spot there, but the defensive line really stands out. Offensively, their offensive line, very big. Their left guard is as good as anybody has. So they stand out. Their athletic quarterback, how Reed's come in, and the great game he had against Florida, and then backed it up against Bowling Green. And I'll tell you this, I love their tight ends. They're big, they're physical, they can run, they can catch. And then they play a plethora of running backs, and they've got length and speed at wide receiver. So, but in a nutshell, I'd say their D-line, their O-line, Reed's ability to make plays with his feet as well.
These games have been really, really close. There's been some wild games. What's been the difference in your mind since you've been there, and what do you need to change to get it on your side of the ledger?
Well, I like the atmosphere. I like the location. I am glad that we're going to play A&M at home after the, home and away after this. I don't know if Mike likes that or not, but I'm probably. But what stands out is just the atmosphere of the game. What we have to do is certainly each game's different, but we've turned the ball over. We went for it last year on fourth down, didn't make it. They go down and score right before halftime. We just got to play a complete game. You're playing Texas A&M. You have to play a complete game. You can't give them opportunities, or you can't turn the ball over. And we have done that in the 3 games that we played them in there. One of them we didn't. We held on to it pretty good and won. And the other ones they forced fumbles. Obviously, the play that we're going up 2 scores plus, and at the end of the play we're up 3 points. Very, very pivotal part of that game. But we just have to take care of the football, play sound football, and it's going to be a physical game. So we have to match their intensity there and see what happens.
Thank you.
Next is Andrew Hutchison, the best of Arkansas sports.
Hey, Sam, I'm not sure if you've talked to Barry Odom since last night, but you've probably seen the news about his quarterback. I'm curious from a big picture standpoint, are you concerned that these kind of situations might become more common, or do you think this might be an outlier?
No, I think we all are concerned about it, to be honest with you. What happened, he said, she said, all that. The one thing about a football coach is, you can't really comment on those things, and the kid can. So the kid can, the agent can, whoever can, but you can't. And so a lot of times the real story is somewhere in between, So that's the thing about being a coach. You can't really have an opinion on those things, because you'll get crucified in the media and all that. But I think to answer your question, I think we're all concerned about that.
Thanks, Coach.
Coach, will finish you up with Tom Murphy of the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette.
There we go. Hey, Sam, we didn't ask you after the game or on Monday about passing up on that field goal late in the game. Were you just concerned without maybe a block or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, you got 2 things going to happen. A, there was 52 seconds left in the game, so there's no way we could lose unless they block a field goal and return it. The thing is, if you make a field goal, what difference does it make? You're up 13. And the other thing you have to do is you have to kick the ball off again. So you have 2 special teams scenarios there where if you get it down to 52 seconds with no timeouts, down 10, probably have a pretty good feeling you're going to win. 13 really didn't, to me, make a big difference. The risk of a blocked field goal and or making it and having to kick off was much greater to me than having them have the ball down there inside the 20 and have to go somewhere around 80 yards with 52 seconds, no timeouts, and score again. So the risk it was greater than the reward to me.
Gotcha. Hey, how do you think your cornerbacks, Singletary, Robinson, and Stewart, have held up, maybe kind of in a 3-man rotation this last couple games?
Yeah, man, I'll tell you, Tom, I've really liked the way they played. I think they're getting better. I think they're playing with more confidence. But I've been really pleased with them. I was really pleased with Stewart. All of them, but I liked the breaking ability on the ball that Stewart had. He had a couple of pass breakups that his quickness showed there. And I think Darren's doing a good job of coaching those guys and getting them ready. And so it'll just make us stronger when we get Braxton back. So I've been really pleased with those guys, Tom.